Hey there, howdy, and welcome to this very cute rectangle, great click, where you're going to learn how to play the song Sucker by the Jonas Brothers. Ooh, it's pretty cool. Only a few notes on the ukulele for the verse, and then full chords in the chorus, and it sounds like this. Verse 3. We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah, I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stuff. And then the chorus sounds like this. I'm a sucker for you. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah, any road you take me. How about you and me have a look at this together? So what you need to... Oh, by the way, before we get started, I really must extend a huge thank you to the patrons of Ukulele Road Trips who are making these tutorials possible. So this wouldn't exist without their help, without your help, guys. Thank you so much. You are the best. If you want to become a patron too, you can be awesome also. That's possible, and there's links to do that in the description. So, the song, let's get started with the chorus. Oh, yes, we are starting with the chorus. It's a bit strange, that's fair. But it's actually easier like this because in the chorus we've got actual chords, so let's have a look at that first. I'm a sucker for you. So we start with a D minor, and to play a D minor, we need to play 2-2-1 open. So as you can see here, you've got the words. Make sure where you see that the chords land, if they land after the word, it means that you strum the chord after the word has been spoken. So here, I am thus speaking, I'm a sucker for you, and playing the D minor right after the U. And it sounds like this. I'm a sucker for you. D minor. And then we move on to G minor, which is open second, third, first. Make sure it rings nicely. And then we're going to play the C, not like this, but actually by playing these three open strings, and then instead of pressing down on the third fret with your ring finger, you're actually going to just lean it on the string so that it doesn't ring. That's funny, isn't it? We're using our finger so something doesn't create sound, and that's the last string. So it's like this: D minor, G minor, C. Instead of C like this, we have C. You see the difference? Or here, hopefully. And then you say the word and I'll go. That's an F on the word. Yeah. You say the word and I'll go. And then on E, from anywhere, we have the B flat, which is 3-2-1-1. Anywhere. And then again on blindly. Blindly. And then an A7, which is open, one, open, open. And then we have I'm a A7 on soccer. I'm a, not to be confused with soccer, the amazing, really awesome game. I'm a sucker for you, for you. These notes, by the way, if you're looking for them, it's your open blue string on your pineapple. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. And those are the chords that you need. The strumming pattern that you need to have is down, up. Now, you could also play this down, down, if you prefer to have more oomph to your strumming in the chorus, but I like to play down, up, and then mute the strings. So we're playing, for example, this is the loop, as you can see. So to play it, we play D minor down, D minor up. This is the strum, D, 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 D. This is a strumming pattern that we're going to use, and we're changing chord every time. So D minor, G minor, C, F, B, 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 A7, A7. And what's happening is that I'm lifting the fingers that I'm using right after I've played the up strum of the chord. Meaning that instead of sounding like this, it sounds like this. You see, I'm lifting the fingers, hop, once I've played the chord. And that way there's a bit less sound and you get that bum bum effect. Dun 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 dun. Do you see what I mean? Yes, you do. Of course you do. You're very smart, and also it's well explained. So, I'm a sucker for you. G minor, C, use, and when you are playing the C, you play one down and one up, and when you go up is also when you're singing U. I'm a sucker, slowly for you. C, you say the, and then F on word. Word and I'll go B, B anywhere blindly. A7, I'm a sucker. So down, up, and then I'm a sucker for you. Yeah, any road you take, you know that you'll find me. And then here, second part of the chorus, find me. We don't have a second A7, we have nothing. You just sing that you're a sucker for. I'm a sucker for all the sublime. So on all down up, all, and blime is G minor. All the all the subliminal things no one knows about you. And then the repeat, about you, it's sort of like an echo. About you, and you're making the typical me break my typical rules. Down, up, here we have two, that's what the slash means. It means BB and another BB, a BB slash. It's true, and here on it's true we only have one down strum. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. And then we move on to the second verse. So that's the chorus. Let's do it once, kind of slowly-ish. I'm a sucker for you. G minor. C. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know that you'll find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. You're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Okay, let's have a look at the verse together. And the verse is really so much fun because you really shouldn't be playing this with chords. You should be playing this very much like it is in the song, meaning with just a few notes on the bass. This is the bass that we're going to use. It's orange, green and very shiny. And I mean your ukulele is going to be the bass. And the way that we're going to play the bass is by having those little notes that have that very cool sounding riff to them. And it's like this. So, as you can see here, this is the beginning of verse number 1, and we go to ge, so there's something above the ge. So what is that? It's written C2. Now, it's not a robot or some sort of explosive device, it is actually a note, meaning, and this is my invention, so meaning that you, on the C string, which is the red one here, you play the second fret, open, 1, 2, with your middle finger, that's better. And then you play it twice, as you can see, C2, C2, and E1, what's that then? Well, it's on the yellow string, and it's the first fret. And then C0, well, that's open C string. You see? String. We go together. And the way that we're going to play this rhythm is bum, 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 bum. So the C2 is just before the E1, which is on the beat. And the C0 is not on the beat, so it's like this. Bum, 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 bum. Actually, we can have a look at the riff written this way, as you can see, and now it's written as a tab. In the document, in the description, there's both, so you can choose which one you prefer reading from. And the riff one is like this. You see 2, 2, 1, 0 off the beat. And riff number 2 is the same, except we have 2 1s. 2, 2, 1, 1, 0. But actually with the lyrics you should be fine, because I've spent lots of time, back to the lyrics, I've spent lots of time making sure all the right notes go at the right place, and these are the first 2 lines, and they sound like this. We go together, C0, better than birds of a feather, you and me. You see, it's better than birds of a C2 on feather, and then C2 again on you, feather, you, and then and gets 2 E1s. So it's better than birds of a feather, you and me. And then the me at the first doesn't get anything, but then the second part of the me gets an open C string. Me, 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 better than birds of a feather, you and me. And that's how to play it. So it sounds maybe a bit difficult, and definitely it needs some practice, but actually with the way that it's written here and in the tabs, then you're set to go, even if you have really no tab reading knowledge, right? Because this system, you're welcome, is really, really practical, I think. If it's not, feel free to rant in the comments. We changed the way... Okay, second part of the verse. We changed... I'll just play it once, and then we break it down. We changed the weather. Yeah, I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. So, the C2 is on weather, and then we've got plump, plump, C2, E1, and then yeah, which is the C0. So the first part of the yeah is in emptiness, and then yeah lands on open string. So we changed the weather, we changed the weather, boom, boom, yeah, I'm feeling heat, and on Sember, the C2. And we continue singing December when you're around me. So I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. So round gets two E1s, and then me, at first nothing, and second part of me gets a C0. Me, I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. Now, there's something pretty cool that you can do, which makes it sound very much like it is in the song, meaning with it. And that's by actually doing this like this. You see, you take your index and you pluck down and up on the muted string here, the red one. The red, 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 red one, the red, 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 red one. So what you're going to do is that you are going to play the riff like this with the notes that we have just had a look at. And in between those, you keep the movement going. And when there's no note, then it means that you rest your fingers on the strings and press lightly. So you don't have to do this. And it's probably harder than the version that we've just had a look at, but it's cooler, right? And it sounds like this. We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah, I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. And onto the rest. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out the bars. I follow you through the dark and get enough. You're the medicine in the pain, that tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. Sorry, getting ahead of myself, and also we've already done the chorus. Here we are back in the pre-chorus, and you need to make sure where those notes land. So for example, it's not I've been dancing on top of cars, and then you're all confused. You really need to pay attention. The C2 is on top of sing, C-I-N-G. And so it's I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. If you are doing the rhythm where you pick the string while muting here with your finger, meaning you rest on the strings so they can't ring, then I've been dancing, you actually start on an up strum. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out the... Oh, it's stumbling, by the way, that's why I was getting it wrong just now. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling at the bars. I follow you through the dark and get enough. Which is very smart, because stumbling is actually what you do when you do get out of bars. You pronounce it like that. What you doing? I was stumbling out of bars. Sorry about that bit. Same for you're the medicine. You're the medicine. Weirdly, the first beat of that riff is on medicine. Up strum, you're the medicine in the pain, the tattoo inside my brain, and baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. That's easier. So if this is too hard for you, it's not. Don't worry, you can totally do this if you've got the song sheet under you, or yeah, what was here basically, and that you just follow the song that you know with the letters and the frets that I've written. So that should work fine. If you do need to do that, I would go back to the riff and make sure that you understand musically what's going on. In verse number 2, the second verse, we are no longer doing riff number 1, 2, we're doing riff number 3, which is basically exactly the same thing, except that the second one from riff number 2 is a 3. Basically, what I mean is this: it's 2, 2, 1, 3, 0. So that's riff number 3, and it sounds like this. Don't complicate it. Yeah, that's it. But apart from that, it's the same thing, right? With all the notes written there, you should be fine. Let me play for you verse number 1 and the pre-chorus, and then a chorus, so that everything there is sorted. 1, 2, 3. We go together, better than birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I'm feeling heat in December when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling at the bars. I follow you through the dark and get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. You say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. Yeah. Any road you take, you know you're there, find me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you, about you, about you. And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true, I'm a sucker for you. Bum, bum, bum. Let me just show you the whistling and riff, which goes like this. 3, 4. And again, with riff. And then, I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling out of bars. I follow you through the dark and getting up. So that is actually the bridge, the drum solo, with first of all 2 patterns of whistling and then 2 patterns of whistling plus riff 3, which is 2, 2, 1, 4. Oh, sorry, 2, 2, 1, 3, open. 2, 2, 1, 3, open, and then you're whistling at the same time. And then move on to the pre-chorus. I've been dancing on top of cars and stumbling. There you go, and with all of this, you're all set to play this song. It's so much fun to play, and then you will definitely not be a sucker for ukulele. Feel free to get the document down in the description. That'd be great, because you'll be supporting these tutorials. And see you soon for more. Bye. I'm a sucker for you. You said the word and I'll go anywhere blind.